guess it was in 1993, I made one of the eulogy speeches at Dizzy's funeral at St. Peter's Church here in New York. On that weekend, that was on a Friday. On Sunday, they had the big thing for the public at St. John the Divine. But the one on Friday was just family and close friends and so forth. But on that Sunday morning on CBS, they had a program. It was called Charles Kuralt's CBS Sunday Morning. And he played a interview he had done with Dizzy. And so there's something very profound in that interview. And it's rather revelatory in nature. Because at this point in time, it's not known, and you're going to encounter that information today. It's not known by musicians generally, and not known by jazz educators. And so this particular DVD will be touching on that aspect.
Okay, hi, my name's Tim Barr. I'm a guitarist. And studying with Mike Longo and learning these rhythmic exercises has definitely changed my life completely, in the sense that I feel music differently, I think about music differently, and I feel like it's really connected me to a deeper place, spiritually and musically. And it's just opened up a whole new world of things that aren't, it's not even ideas, it just comes from this other place that is like so freeing, because it stops being about some mental tricks or licks or you know, things that need to come from the mind, which is something Mike Longo talks about a lot, and is now about just opening up a doorway to music that is almost already there in the universe, and you just kind of become a channel to it. So yeah.
Now what's going to happen here is Andy's going to play 6/8, but I'm going to superimpose 5 over it. What you'll hear is a third entity start to emerge that has nothing to do with either one of those. It's a new concept of rhythmic behavior. And if you translate that behavior into melodic lines, then you would understand where Dizzy was coming from. So play me 6/8. See, when they start to mix together, another whole behavior of rhythm occurs.
I've been studying his concepts for quite a while, and I notice in my playing is a lot more rhythmically sophisticated now, since I understand the polyrhythms a lot more, and the concept of 5/4, for all the different time signatures going on within a certain pulse. And I notice in my playing, whether it's comping or soloing, I'm applying a lot more sophisticated rhythmic thinking to create lines and comping rhythms, and I'm more sensitive to, in an ensemble situation, if I'm playing with other people, I'm more sensitive to what they're doing, and I can communicate with them a lot better because of my experiential thing with the rhythms, playing my djembe and applying it to my keyboard playing. I'm a piano player, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that. But it's been like night and day for me. It's been a fantastic growth in my musicianship, and I expect it to grow a lot more, because obviously I'm not anywhere near Mike or Dizzy, who is the source of it all, and I'm loving every minute of it.
There is a metaphysical side to this, and we'll get into a little bit of that later when I show you the first advanced exercise. For a while, you have to do these warm-ups before you go to a gig, before you perform, before you do anything. You do these things, and then you go on a gig, you will experience something new when you play. Your regular repertoire will feel all different. There's a quality in the sound that you're trying to perceive from this exercise. When you perceive that quality and you merely keep it in your sound, everything you play will be perfect. It just comes out perfect. And the music, rather than you playing it, will reveal itself through you.
I'm Gail Reiki, and I'm a student of Mike Longo's. I can highly recommend his DVD. Mike's exercises and technique of teaching have an amazing effect on reorganizing one's brain with respect to understanding rhythm.
That's got that hidden 5 in it. Okay, now, the next exercise, Advanced 2, is a blues. When Dizzy was dying, the last months of his life, I think from May, he died on January 6, 1993. The previous May, through the end of his life, I would go to his home about twice a week, and we would play just for therapy for him. And he was still playing. He couldn't hit high notes and everything because of the operation he had. He had pancreatic cancer, and they did a 12-hour operation on him. And so, but during that period, I taped everything we were doing together, and I was still learning from him. One of the things I learned is this next thing you're going to look at here. What's going to open up is another kind of dimension to your playing. Okay, folks, that does it for this DVD. If you have any questions, you can go to our website. It's www.jazzbeat.com. There's a place where you can send me an email. I'd be glad to answer any questions you might have about this. And I'm looking forward to DVD number 4, which will end this series. And I wish you all the best of luck in your endeavors, and I hope we've shed some light on the rhythmic nature of jazz. Thank you.